Hello, everyone. This is your friend Meir. First of all, I would like to thank the 152 people who were in my webinar and the nearly 700 people who watched the recording part of it. So we're nearing 1,000 people who watched my presentation. It's always rewarding to know that many people are interested. I'm interested in more publicity for this work because this is very special work. When I worked with the kid with spinal bifida, which is a situation where the vertebrae are not fusing and the spinal cord fluid basically starts to stand out in a big sac of fluid, puts pressure on the kidneys, put pressure on the peripheral nerves. I remember that I recommended to his parents to do the original surgery, which is to remove the sac and get the vertebrae together. But then uh, several more surgeries were offered to the kid, and I suggested to prevent them, like club foot, which means the foot is not straight, like to work on his knees. And I was able to actually straighten his knees with no surgery, and get him to walk with braces. So that was a big deal. And I'll never forget the girl that I've described in my book, Movement for Self-Healing, and before that, Self-Healing, My Life and Vision, that was sitting basically depressed in a wheelchair, not moving, and that I was able to get her to move, to strengthen her arms, and I was able to get her to have braces to walk with against the resistance of an orthopedist who wanted to break her knees in order to walk with. So much is being told that it's impossible to move better, impossible to change the situation. And I've been working with many people who were told, you'll never see better than you see. And the end result was that they saw so much better. So while I'm not saying that exercises are panacea for all, I'm saying exercises are a necessity for all. And kinesthetic exercises are even more important than vigorous exercises. Yeah, you'll find me having a pleasure going to the ocean, running in the ocean, and you'll see me having a pleasure walking a lot. Many other people do too. And walking can help develop um, the special factors that helps the brain build up. The endothelial factor, and of course BDNF that help you. So many factors will help you as a result of moving. But then movement is also deep, it's subcellular. And how you walk makes a big difference. If you walk on your tiptoes, then your neck is always stiff. If you walk on the sole of the foot, then your chest is always stiff. And the neck stiff when you have a lot of thoughts, and the chest stiff when you're very emotional from past experience. But if you walk heel to toe, you become centered. And that means that all the blood flow and also the nervous system flow and the electric flow in the body evens out. And so it's a panacea to move, to walk, because movement is life. Even the movement within the nervous system has to do with chemical changes constantly, but it has to do with movement. We would never have as developed nervous system if we did not have movement. So what I would like to tell you today is to work with my 5 classes online. And today I will make them much cheaper for you to buy them for the next 2 weeks. Normally, altogether, they cost $350, and today you can buy them for $200, a whopping discount. If you bought them one by one, it would be $420, but it's going to be $200 today for the next 2 weeks. And I will have also an YouTube presentation with your ability to ask me questions related to your condition or in general. I will also want to announce that I really want more practitioners that can help spinal bifida and polio patients and vision patients, like Elle, who came to me years ago, who was nearly blind because of macular degeneration. And after doing many of my exercises, he was able to see nearly normally. You see, he was a pharmacist and he looked a lot from near. So one of my exercises was for him to look at a distance. And he have done it while resting his eyes. And it's so important that you will work on yourself and get your body better and get your vision better and your hearing better. And that's is what you learn from me in 12 days, which we call a retreat in Jaffa, Tel Aviv. And we call basic training here, but it is truly a retreat of studies and inner change that can last forever. And helping clients if you choose to do this work. But if you don't choose to do this work, you can simply take it for yourself and do better with it. So, I'm looking forwards to hear from you, to have comments by you, and I want you all to know that yes, some situations cannot be totally changed. We didn't stop the polio that Rivka, my client in Israel, had, but we got her much more mobile. And many conditions cannot be reversed, but can be improved, because movement is life, and true life is continuous movement. Look at the generations of today. Look how people degenerate from arthritis, spine problems, that they cause by sitting a lot, not walking enough, not walking properly. So the exercise I like to give you all is to walk backwards and forwards, and mainly backwards. That helps you to become centered. That helped me to get many people out of the wheelchair. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful spring.